Rider Pride!
Good day, everyone. It's a cold, sunny day here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Boy, winter's come, snow's hanging around now. Well, I thought I'd make a short video. I'll keep making videos throughout the winter here. Lots of things always happen in the CFL. And we're Grey Cup champions. Ha! Never get tired of saying that. Yeah, it's time to start thinking already about next year. I know the coaches take a bit of time off, I'm sure, maybe around Christmas. In the CFL, there's always something happening for sure, and now it's time to rebuild for next year, because most of our players, I'd say over 45 of them, are not signed for next season. That's nothing new in the CFL. I was reading the sites on Facebook, rider sites, and some guy called O'Day a clown for not having all these guys signed. I don't know, the only clown is the guy that said it, because every team's in the same position. It's the CFL way. They only sign 1 year deals mainly. I'd say about 90% of your players are on a 1 year deal. You know, maybe a bit more on a longer term, but it's not like other sports where they got 8 and 9 year deals like baseball and hockey and NFL. There's a lot different money set up there than in the CFL, and that's why it's so hard to repeat in the CFL and salary cap days. You know, the only leeway you got is that stupid marketing money. I'm not much in favor of that. That's why they got Rorik signed at such a high amount and long term with marketing money. But it's like I said, it's hard to sign players in this day and age in the CFL because of that 1 year contract. And then I got home and I read they did sign a couple already. I didn't think it would take them long to start signing guys. The only one that stood out was Mims. He was on the practice roster. No, he was on the practice roster, because those are the first guys, if you want to keep any of them, you got to deal with, because they're free agents right away. Teams can look at them. But if you got people on the injury list, that's why they moved a lot of the players to the injury list the last game. It's because now you're protected under that free agent. Teams can't talk to them until probably mid-February, somewhere in there. I can't remember what the windows is, but that's when you have to have your players signed, or other teams can start picking them off. And it's going to be hard for O'Day. You know, people being hard on O'Day, I don't know why. And he didn't really have his team till he got his own coach. He was stuck with Dickinson, and what are you gonna do? He got his good job by acclamation, and then he got handed over a team with Dickinson to the coach. We didn't go nowhere, went backwards. But look what happened when he found his own coach, and they can collaborate and see what players they want. And what do you know? 2 years later, we got the Grey Cup. And hopefully they can continue this on. It's going to be a hard task, because now you got players with Grey Cup champion on their resume, and of course they'll want more money. I'm sure they've talked to a lot of them, but until they sort out how much they really want, how much they think they're worth, that's the game that starts now. And a lot of players you might be able to keep roughly at the same amount of money because they're pretty happy here and it was a happy family, but you know, you still got to feed your family, and I don't blame these players. I'm sure we're gonna lose a few, and there'll be all sorts of hubbub if we lose some of the mainstays. Everybody knows which ones they are, and we don't have many of them stars signed. I think the only guys I can really think of is Sales, I believe, have a contract, maybe Thurman. I'd have to look it up. It's too early for that anyway. But it's not too early for the coaches. You know, they've got a lot of positions to fill before training camp. They'll have all the camps down south trying to find some new players. Hopefully we can find some new blood for next season, and to push these vets if we don't get them back. Because you can get up to about 100 players in training camp, so there's a lot of positions for them to fill. That's about all I wanted to talk about. Still happy about it. It still makes me smile. Grey Cup champions, hoo hoo hoo, yeah. Ah boy, disbelief turned into belief. But it's been a good year for Saskatchewan. That's for sure, you know, for football wise. You know, the Saskatoon Hilltops, they won the Canadian championships in juniors. The Valkyrie women's won the championship. And of course the Saskatchewan Roughriders. And now you got the U of S Huskies going for the Vanier Cup. I'll be pulling for them. That game starts today, 1 o'clock. I had to stop and chat. A lady that I talk to all the time here, she's really up on the CFL. She's in the same boat as me. Who are they gonna pick to build our team for 2026? That's the big question right now. And I got faith in the boys. O'Day's got a good front office there, and Mace will have his choices, and soon gonna see, well, not soon, it's gonna take a bit for them to sort it out. Like I said, a lot of your main guys, they like hanging on to the end. They got to test out the market, and I don't blame them. They got a limited time, and you can play football till your body gives out, or there's somebody that takes your job, and you might as well cash in as much money as you can. Loyalty only goes so far. I think we've got a good reputation here, and as a good place to play, so that's a bonus. Anyway, hope the Huskies win the Vanier Cup. Yeah, Montreal, Saskatchewan. Should be quite a good game. The U of S Huskies have a damn good defense, and you know, I like defense wins those championships. And it's too bad they lost their quarterback. He's fighting for his life and cancer, and they got a good incentive to play for, plus to bring the cup back to another cup back to Saskatoon and Saskatchewan. Anyway, that'll close this video out. Hope everybody's doing well, and thanks for subscribing and all that, and comment down below, you know, who's the guys you'd like to keep around for next year. Anyway, till next time, go Riders go. Sorry, my camera keeps screwing up here. I'll just leave that little bit in there, but every time I start a video, it seems to stall the video and keep talking. You're all right. But anyway, till next time, hopefully this camera will work. I can't afford another one. Anyway, till next time, go Riders go. Take care. Go Huskies go.